Good evening, SBC. Good evening, SBCC. Good evening, BSL. Good evening to everyone else, north, south, east, west, perpendicular, at the doctor's office, at the dentist's office, at the warehouse, and everywhere else in between. This is the November 11th, 2022 edition of SBC Shoot Your Shot. And I am your host and van driver and head cook, Mr. Michael Walker. Glad to have you here with us to join with us on this exciting uh, episode of Shoot Your Shot. And we got a few, I'm not going to hold y'all up too long. We got a few salutations I want to get out. Uh, how you doing, Miss Smith? Glad to have you here. Sherry, are you going to join us? Are you going to shoot your shot tonight? Are you going to shoot your shot? Let us know. Uh, Berdwan Jackson, I know you're going to come up here today, right? Okay. Let me see who else is coming. I think we can get started right now. Well, as you know, this is shoot your shot, and I'll explain to you how it works. And I'll read it to you. It's where you take a chance and come on the live stream to the viewers, tell the viewers about yourself and what you're seeking in a potential suitor. To join us on the live stream, simply click on the StreamYard link. I haven't put that out there yet, so y'all ask about it. Follow the instructions that are given to you, and guess what? You are all set. And you'll answer questions from me as well from the viewers. And after that, you'll give the viewers the best way they can get in touch with you. And also, you can also try to establish a 7-day challenge. And it goes as follows. You and another person agree to talk to each other for at least 30 minutes each day, every day for 7 consecutive days. Then at next week's Tuesday after party, you let the group know how things went with the two of you. Okay, I hope that sounds simple enough for y'all. Okay, we got some more. Let me get this out the way. Ebony, glad to have you here. Teresa from North Carolina, great to have you here. Lynn Brown, good evening to you, my sister. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Well, let's get started. As you know, we did in today's adverb concerning tonight's shoot your shot. We said that we're going to have a eligible bachelor in which y'all can ask questions to, and he's looking for that mate, that special someone, and y'all know him because y'all went stone crazy about him. Y'all just lost y'all minds over here in the group though. And hey, I said, hey, he's serious. He's looking for that special person. And let me present him to y'all. Mr. Eric James. How
Can you
are
hear me
you
good?
doing? I can hear you fantastic. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I am doing fantabulous. Glad to be here with you. So before we go into further, why don't you tell the viewing audience about yourself?
Well, it all started in July 1991. I'm just playing, but name
That's
is
fine.
Eric. I'm 31 years old, single. Have one child, hardworking man. I enjoy reading and learning new things.
Mm-hmm.
Big on sports. NBA. I've been to like 2 live NBA games in the past, and enjoy the water and like traveling from time to time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just a little bit
Uh
right there.
okay. Oh, that's all you're gonna do? Okay.
Just a little bit. You gotta get room for later on.
Oh, okay, no problem. You're gonna bombard them. Okay. That's no problem at all. And of course, those in the studio audience, please feel free to ask this gentleman some questions. Okay. Kitty already saying 31, darn it. Okay. Let me ask you this though. Is there an age limit? Like how
Uh,
what's the oldest you would consider and what's the youngest you would consider?
um, right now in my life, I believe I can't go past 5 years older than
Okay.
myself, so it'd be like 36, and the youngest would be, I say, 25. a mature
Okay.
25.
Okay. Okay. A mature 25. Okay. I get you. Let me see what else. Well, I just start off right here. What is it? Just general questions for right now. What
Okay.
is it? What is it you're looking for in that help me?
Oh, the number one would be self-aware. You have to be able to talk things out. You don't have to keep pointing things out. They need to be able to talk it out with you. And I feel like that can go a long way. I feel like, if you can talk through them things, all the exterior, body type, or long hair, that's cool. But what can we work through in the long
Hmm.
run? Because it's all
Hmm.
about the outcomes. Because I'm a firm believer, like they said, once you get married, whatever you dislike about the individual, it amplifies. So if I can't tolerate your mouth now, I definitely don't want to deal with it
Mm.
later. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I
Okay.
want somebody who know how to tame it. You gotta be able to say, okay, something's coming out, I'm gonna do differently now, not just go with my first thought. Because at the end of the day, you have to be able to withstand long term. Because we all waste time in the past.
Okay. That's a good one right there. Wait, Jenna Morgan. Let me put this up here. Jenna Morgan says, 36. I'm 1 year too old. Well, what you consider? She's a good. I mean, she's a good catch now.
Oh yeah.
I,
What
well,
matters is that
that's
conversation. But
yeah,
it's
that's
not that literal, you know what I'm saying? It's
mhm.
just something that comes to my head right now.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, let me give y'all this caveat though. I forgot to tell y'all. I put the link up here, and it's in the comment section. If you want to join us, and if you want to join us live, that means to give you a chance to talk to this gentleman, this young gentleman right here, live in front of everybody. Ask each other questions though. So if you want to take that chance, and then if things go well, you may qualify for a, I guess, a virtual date, courtesy of SBC. So who knows? So hey, as long as it doesn't go over $10, we good. So, you know, come, give it a shot. Give it a shot though. Okay. Let me see right here. Got some more questions for you. Tarla, what are your deal breakers or common deal breakers for men in general?
Well, personally, too active on that cellular device. I feel like
Mm,
cell phones will keep you distant from each other. Like, how you go on a date and they always in their phone. I can respect it if like a birthday, everyone giving you wishes, but you gotta have that time face to face. But that'd be the main thing. But other than that, that's all that I can think of right now.
okay, that's a good one. Sherry from H Town. Does he have an older uncle, brother,
Uncle.
dad that's single and looking? Even though she put
uh,
the L down there, she's serious. I know her.
but I would say, I like how she said dad single, but both my parents were married for 33 years, so he's
Okay.
gone off the market. Older
Oh.
uncles, all my people from Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if they in steady relationships, but like three of them married. And my brother, he's single and he's 39. Yeah,
Okay.
39.
Okay, ladies. Now he said he has a 39-year-old brother though. So hey, maybe you can work that out with y'all. Work that out. Kitty also asked, are you opposed to being cougared?
Um, I'm afraid to be cougar. How about that?
Okay. That's a good one right there. That's a good one right there. I think his brother is 39. Yeah, his brother is 39. That might be good for you though, Charles. We might need to talk, okay? Got another question for you. I'll just ask some more for you. If you could go on vacation anywhere in the world and money wasn't an issue, where would you go?
It have to be Dubai. Like that's simple. I know. I think I saw something like a Nick Cannon show. They did like a zip line from like a top of a building. I love to
Mm-hmm.
enjoy that. And no money, no expenses. Oh, I'm getting all the Lamborghinis, all the Ferraris. I'm gonna live it. No expense. Yes, Dubai will be the location.
Oh wow, that's it's a rich place to go to, man.
No expenses.
No
Got to
expense.
take advantage.
Ooh. All right. So y'all hear that, ladies. So hey, that's a good one right there. Ebony Washington has a question for you. Do you prefer to pursue a woman or for a woman to approach you?
Oh, I have to pursue. That's a simple question now. So I mean, you got to we enjoy the hunt. You know what I'm saying? We like to dig out, but at the same time, you got to be able to conversate back. I can give you about three good questions, but if you respond to and don't come back, okay, it's cool. I'm not gonna keep going. But definitely have to pursue because a
Okay.
man that finds a good wife is a good thing. So we can't
Mm.
go another route with it. It's written in the
Okay.
Bible. So
Okay. What if she flirts with you though? A strong flirt.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't a good flirter, so I wouldn't even know. I'm the type of person they'll flirt with me and it go right past, especially like when I was in a relationship, like I'm not mindful. But I mean, of course, I pick up the vibe.
I get you. Okay, then that's a good one, Ebony. Thank you so much. Uh, Queen Chaz says, "Would you be open for a long distance relationship in another state?" Because you're
Well,
from
I'm in.
Alabama, is that correct? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes, yes. But the position I'm in, I'm always open with long distance because I drive trucks, so I'm always on the go. But I think I prefer locations like Midwest, so it's like Texas, Oklahoma. The highest I go is Tennessee, of course Georgia. That's nothing. Florida, that's nothing. So in the southeast region would be best because I know I can
Mm,
have access to the airport and get there to you, or just be in your city.
okay. Okay. Y'all hear that? Okay. Let me see. I got another one for you while they're processing with. Uh, what is something everyone always get wrong about you?
That is a good question. Get wrong about.
Yeah, what do they always get wrong about you?
You got me there. Mm, can I come back to that? Maybe process it a little bit.
Well, I think so. I
I
think
never got
so.
asked that before. I was like, hold on, let me.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got me on that one. I like to talk, but I don't know that one right now.
Okay, okay, that's
Ah,
fine. That's fine though. And of course, y'all, and again, ladies, if you want to come up here and ask us some questions in person, hey, click on that link. If you need me to put the link back up, I do it. So don't miss out on this. Okay. Sherry says, and she got a good question up there. Uh Sherry says, what makes you happy?
the pursuing of my goals. I'm an artist. I have an art background, so I like to imagine things. So when you write things out and you actually accomplish it, that's what makes me happy. Like just looking forward to tomorrow or next year.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not
Oh,
all about like exterior things. Like if I go out and go to New York or go to somewhere, it's about the people that you go there with. Because I have activities I want to enjoy, but I want
mm-hmm.
to say that with to do it with someone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Versus me just doing it by myself.
Okay, okay. And you mentioned art. How far would you like to go with that? Would you like to make that a career eventually, or supplemental income, or how you want to treat that? Or you like
Um,
artists? Go on.
I grew up drawing a lot. In high school, I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
be a cartoon drawer, but realistically, you start looking at the school and how much it costs and how much they make, it didn't really add up. So now it's just as a hobby. So my friend, he does wedding photography. So I help him
Mm-hmm.
out sometimes, and then if he's double booked, I do a video for him and then edit it for the
Okay.
clients. But far as like full time, I know for a fact I don't have that drive to know how to get clientele. I don't like the fact I have to depend on somebody else to pay my bills. I like to have that guarantee, so I can never do it full time.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. I know about that art. Trust me. I know about
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yeah, that art school will mess you up. Okay. Ebony asks another question. Can you tell us about where you are right now in your spiritual walk?
Right now, I've been hard headed in my past a lot, trying to do it on my own and being in my head trying to control everything. And I realized us trying to control everything is a sin against God because we're not trusting Him. And my walk right now is literally dependent on His outcomes and just continue praying so I can understand. Like you notice when things like closed doors, I'll be
Mm-hmm.
frustrated. That's where I want to go, but that's a reason for it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm at right now because I made decisions in my past. Oh, I know XYZ gonna happen, but everything is the exact opposite. So it put me in a place I had to really trust in God because at this point, He know where I'm going. So why I need to try to figure it out myself, you know.
Okay. Kitty asks, do you want more children?
Oh yes, minimum two, minimum.
That's the minimum. What's the max? What, 15? What?
If we realistic, I say well four. But that has to be in a
Okay.
situation we like in a we have to be able to afford them, of course. So we have to come together like really to be able to afford them kids because we want to, give our kids a better lifestyle than we had in our past.
Mm,
We don't just
okay.
have them just to have them.
Okay. Okay. I understand that. Definitely understand that. That's a good one right there. Regina Lowry has a question concerning cameras. Uh, Nikon, Canon, or Sony?
Nikon originally, but Canon got a better, autofocus system because when we first got mirrorless, I love the Nikon. What was it, Z6? The camera flip up, good, but
Mm-hmm.
I like Nikon because the lenses are cheaper. But Canon, it's just too much for them L lenses. But Nikon all day. If I had no minimum expenses or I had the money, Canon. Because that 50 millimeter 1.2, that's about 4,000 just by itself.
Mm, I understand that. I got several friends and associates that are in the business. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I understand that, though. That's a good one, Regina. I guess she's a photographer herself, though. Mm,
Oh yeah.
that might be a good connection right there. Tell us your age, Regina. I think she's young, though. Tell us your age in the comment section. Okay, Jenna asks, would you date someone with a child or children?
Personally, I have one myself, so that I would not, have an expectation she can't have no kids. But
Mm-hmm.
I know with my mindset, if it's like three kids and I have more myself and I want two myself, I know I'm not in a position to take care of everyone. Because at the end of the day, a man that goes in a situation with children, he has to be responsible for that child. And I have my own seed myself, so I won't put myself in a situation with someone with two or more.
Okay. Okay, that's a good answer right there. Okay. Kid X, would you relocate for love?
That love word. Um, I would really relocate if that's what the will of God is, because that's a big step. Because you don't want to move somewhere, things go wrong, you have to start all the way over. You have to be led that direction. Or it's in a situation I moved to go to Texas and I'm already there. We connected 3 months ago. I'm physically there. We can date more. Of course, I'm there already, but to just move directly there, it has to be we already engaged going there.
Mm,
Us moving there.
mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you, Kitty. Regina asks, I think she's a cougar though, so you are too kind. She is 49, so but
Ooh, look good.
Regina, you can hit my DM. Okay, but it's about it's about Mr. Eric though. Okay. And before we go any further, we got to do this. As always, please like, please subscribe, and please share. Like, subscribe, and share. Okay, doke, because we got some good ones coming in. Let me see. Okay, I got one for you. How do you relax after a stressful day?
Oh, you have to play that. What's the thing on the iPhones? Background music. Put my headphones in. Chill for about 10 minutes. Read a book. After that, plan the next day. Think about what's going to happen the next day, where I'm going, and then get on the game and talk on the phone from time to time.
Mm, okay. Okay. Marcus Wilbanks has an interesting question for you. If marriage to the woman, if you were marrying the woman of your dreams, what would be your wedding song?
Ooh, um, that's a good one.
Okay.
And I'm in the industry. I should have a
Uh,
wedding song like that, you know.
yeah, you done been to planning and took pictures and everything, and
I'm about to
uh,
cheat because I'm about to go to one of my videos and
hey,
post
that's
it.
fine. Hey, hey,
Because it's a good song too.
uh huh. So while you're looking for it, I always used to joke about my wedding song. My wedding song will be ZZ Hill, uh, or some other stuff, something
Hold on,
crazy
hold on,
though.
hold on, hold on. You got the copyright stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, please don't play it. Yeah. So, well,
Hold on. I can't mute myself. So
uh, I can, okay, I can mute you. Okay. 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 But what's the name of it? Oh, I forgot he has his headphones. Ooh, ooh. Let me do that. I don't want to get cut off. It ain't gonna cut us off with that little bit piece. Okay. She says truly. It's AB Vaughn Williams says truly. Uh, Kitty says 1,000 years. Uh, my friend Dewan says end of the road. Okay. And let me see what else we got. Uh, da, 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 da. Yeah, I think that's about it though. You can cut the music off now because we got another question for you. Okay. It's okay, good. Yeah. Uh Here's a good one for you by Ebony. She must be really interested in you. She'd ask you all these questions though. If you saw a woman out in public that caught your eye, how would you show or tell her that you are interested?
it's all about the situation. Like if we at a grocery store or I have to notice something on her, like if she walked by me, I smell something, like I smell a scent, that's gonna be easy. Or if it's like what type of brand shoes she got on, especially if she like in the sneakers, that's an easy approach. But you can play about, oh, I can play stupid like, hey, do you know how to use this? You know, this would be simple because I don't want to be like, oh, excuse me, Sean, how you feeling? You know, I don't want to be nothing like that. You know, so I gotta lead with something playful.
Okay, yeah, just kind of make up a situation, right?
Hmm.
Okay, okay, we got you. I got a question for you. Who is your role model?
Role model.
Who is your role model?
Hmm. Role model. I
Mm-hmm.
would say right now would be someone named Tim Ross. With I
Mm-hmm.
think he's somewhere in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and watching a lot of his podcasts, the way he's so transparent, and like they said, we are overcome by the blood of them and the word of our testimony. He said something that blew my mind, like what he said,
Mm-hmm.
like what he struggled with. I was like, okay, if he can do it, and he's in this position, I can't be hesitant about the stuff I'm dealing with. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my role
Mm-hmm.
model right now. It's just the transparency and just being open. Because you don't know what you can say to help somebody else. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's Kitty has one for you. Do you have preferences as far as looks, such as height, weight, etc.?
Um, Honestly, I can't. Of course, I'm gonna be attracted to the individual from jump, but I don't have a preference. Oh, she gotta be this, she gotta be that. It's more about what our conversations, because that's what gonna last anyway. Because I was led in the past by the looks, so it's like looks are good for like children, bearing children, stuff like that. But conversations. So if I would, I think what you said. Yeah, I don't have no preference on that because you don't know
Oh,
who you can find or what you really need.
okay. Okay, that's a good one. And then it kind of goes to the question I have. Um, what is the one thing you always notice first about a woman?
Oh,
What
her
is
teeth, hair, then the body.
The teeth?
Yep. Because
Ah,
let me tell you this. Watch this. I had a big crush on Megan Good, right? Guess what I enjoyed about Megan Good? Her
what's that?
cheeks. Her cheeks. I'm weird like that. I
No,
can't
no,
help
that's not.
it.
That's no, no. That's not.
Oh
That's. I mean,
man.
that is interesting though. That's the first thing you notice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Cause I'm
Okay.
not a person. If I'm walking, I'm looking all behind her, like, that was never me.
Yeah, kid said nice teeth are important. Yeah. Yeah, that is true though. And Tarla is upset and she's saying so true and so sad that you're too young. You know, they really want to date you. So uh, you know, yeah, I told you these women went stone crazy in the group though. Okay. Tia Colton, my good friend, she has a good question for you. What legacy do you want to leave for your child?
Property and a business of at least two or three rental properties
Hmm?
minimum. So if she decide to go to school, she don't have to work. She have to work like, okay, you can work to get you some clothes, but for your as far as your needs, that gonna be taken care of. You know, because we grow as us growing up, we look at our parents like if they could afford certain opportunities, we could have a better outcome. But at the end of the day, our parents do the best for us. But the knowledge we have in our days on the telephones and all that, it's hard to not do something for their child, leave them with something. Because every
Mm-hmm.
generation they got to start over with nothing, you know. And I feel obligated to leave her with something because I have the knowledge in my head.
Mm, okay. That's a good one. Hope that answers that, Tia. Okay, and Jenna gave you a compliment. He has a beautiful smile. So
Oh, thank you, thank you. I
yeah.
hate people like, oh, you have a great gap. Like what? Like man. But I grew up like once one person told me you got straight teeth, so be thankful. I used to hate the gap. I want to get old. I'm gonna get braces, but I kept it.
Okay, that's good. Yes. Embrace yourself. That's a good one right there. And I have one for you. What is your favorite childhood memory? What is your favorite childhood memory?
I went to, I guess, when I was in middle school, I went to Disney World with the band, and we went to Six Flags, not Six Flags, but Wet and Wild, Disney World, and what's the other one? What's the Sea World?
Uh-huh.
Because I ain't grow up traveling a lot, but I went with the band. That was the best thing. Missed home though.
Okay.
We was gone for 7 days, but
Ooh,
ready to be
yeah,
back
yeah,
home.
yeah. What instrument did you play?
Oh, drums. Oh, drumline influenced me very, very bad. I'm trying to do all that stuff. But
Okay,
once I got to high school, I think I tried out for Alabama State. They only offered me like 15,000 on a scholarship.
okay,
They want you to be able to play the chords or something, have a actual instrument. The drums is like everybody can do that. Anybody can do that.
okay, okay. That's a good one right there. Tarla, she just won't leave you alone. Okay. Do you feel you have things in order financially to start a relationship? What are you looking for in someone you meet? Is it important?
I'm guessing the finance is important, or we can go with right now financially.
Yeah.
That's not an issue at all. That's not
Mm-hmm.
an issue. Um, what I'm looking for in a person, it has to be like on a higher spiritual level than me, or right at the same level, because that will litigate a lot of other issues. Because I
Mm-hmm.
believe when a person on that same level, they are at a point they can be open. They're not trying to hold back, or they experienced this in the past, so they're gonna not tell you this, not tell you that. I'm a person gonna be open regardless, because at the end of the day, we don't want to waste time. And I know
Mm-hmm.
we have boundaries, of course, but at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day, I'm not playing games. So it's either you gonna like me or you don't. It's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna be beating down the DMs like, hey, if you got other people, that's fine. So most important gonna be the spiritual side, because at the end of the day, I feel like that's gonna get me to my destination, as in family, marriage, legacy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. And a quick question to kind of piggyback on that. Uh, does her credit have to be okay? I know that's
Um,
a rhetorical question.
she has to be aware of it, but of course, when people go to college, they're gonna have debt. It would be like a situation: are you prepared to make your payments once you have to pay it, or you're not under deferment? Because
Hmm.
people can be doctors with 300,000 in debt, but they making 200,000. So I don't really get into all that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Tarla. Ebony has a interesting question. Uh, do you feel your social media profile accurately represents who you are and what you stand for?
Uh, Currently, I would say no. I think I went to a Denver played the Lakers 2 weeks ago, and I was there,
Hmm.
so I took a picture. So I would say no. It showed I do enjoy NBA basketball, but not fully, no.
Okay. Okay. That's a good, honest one. That's a good one right there. Okay. Miss Hill has a doozy for you. So
Oh,
here you go. Yeah. You are a truck driver out here. By you traveling, do you have a significant place that you go to when you're off? A lot of drivers like hotels, Airbnbs, or do you have your own? I know some drivers that don't care to because they are always on the road.
yes, right now I'm home in Montgomery, Alabama, but I'm in a hotel room now. I prefer not to have a rental, paying rent when I'm gone 4 or 5 weeks. So, and I'm not finna sleep at my mama house. So I don't have nowhere I reside. Of course, there's opportunities where I have to sit for 34 hours. I get a hotel room, but
Okay,
mostly in the truck.
okay. She look like somebody I used to talk to. Okay, okay. That's I had to back that up. Okay, okay. Oh. I think here's the magic question right here. Here you go. Is there someone in the group you have noticed?
Plenty of people I
Oh,
noticed,
oh.
plenty. But it's about how far can we go from the first conversation? Like
Mm-hmm.
you can notice it, but are we still gonna be talking next year? So
Mm.
everything's good, fresh at the beginning. Everyone's gonna be high, but it's always in that mindset. How can we, like blend together, balance together to make this thing work? Say
Mm-hmm.
if I have a low tolerance of attitude and you give that to me, it's like, I'm not gonna keep going with that. So
Okay.
yes, of course I notice people.
Okay. Yeah, and it's a lot of beautiful sisters in SBCC. So I mean,
Yes.
yeah, gorgeous. Okay. And of course, ladies, and I posted the link in here in the comment section. If you would like to come on air and ask Mr. James any questions. So just simply converse with him for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Then, hey, take the dip. Be brave. Come on now. Y'all ain't shy. So come on, join us. Well, I step away, but join us though. Hey, you could be a superstar tonight. Okay. Who we have here? Queen Chaz. Would you date someone who is abstaining until marriage?
Oh, yes. All right. From my last situation, okay, we already know when sex involved, red flags become pink flags, and we can
Mm.
waste a lot of time in that area. And I'm a type of person. I'm a woman pleaser, so it can go way left, and I can ignore all the red flags. So yes, that would be no issue for myself. Plus, distance. You know, we're not going to be in a situation we always around each other, and we have to prevent that anyway. And that
Mm.
motivate for the outcome of the marriage to withstand sex. So yes, I'm willing to do that.
Okay, and could you explain to the studio audience what is a pink flag?
Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Something I dislike.
Hmm.
Hmm. Pink flag is something if you dislike attitude, right? you'll deal with it because that other stuff you enjoy, or just in general, something that you tell yourself is a non-negotiable, but you kind of lean it over to deal with it because that bedroom is amazing.
Okay. Y'all heard the brother. Y'all heard him. Okay. Ah, Kitty. Oh boy. She's gonna she ain't gonna leave you alone. I'm too old for you. Does your brother look like you? And can he join the group so I can shoot my shot?
Um, Currently, he's not in the faith, so
Mm,
um,
mm.
and he's not really on social media. So I will, invite him to it, but you
Yeah,
know,
I get you.
it's based off that, so I couldn't even invite him in that situation.
I understood that right there. Okay, who we got here? Oh, Tia has a nice question. What is your favorite go-to hymn?
Go to him. I couldn't tell you. I give you some songs, but
Yeah,
hymns.
okay.
That's the like I ain't grow up in that church. Honestly, I grew up most of my life, in a traditional white church. So it's like I
Hmm.
don't know
Hmm.
much about that.
Okay.
But right
Okay then.
now, my song that's preferred right now is "Yes and Amen." That's a
Okay.
song though. It's not a hymn.
Okay. I think she was using the terms interchangeably though, I
Oh, okay,
believe though.
okay, okay.
Yeah. But that's still good though. That still answers her question though. Okay, that's a good one right there. Sherry. Oh, she ain't letting you go with this one. Have you attempted to shoot your shot in the DMs?
Uh, of course, yeah, of course.
Uh-oh.
But
Mm-hmm.
I'm understanding when if you're not friends with them, it has to go through their request thing, and if they don't go there, it's not gonna get to them. So I never be like, oh, she never messaged me or stuff like that. So I understand that factor in it too. But yes,
Okay. Okay. Tarla has one. Here you go. Fan of Maverick City music.
not familiar with that, honestly.
Okay. Okay. I never heard of it. Okay. It must be an Atlanta thing. She's from Atlanta though. Okay. Sanita Diaz says, how did you decide to become a believer?
Um, of course, I grew up in church, but it was like a situation. You just go to church with parents and stuff like that. But it honestly became I have a need to be connected to him because, like I said, I always was in my head and trying to control things. And honestly, like I'm experiencing that peace. You know, like if
Mm-hmm.
something bad can happen, it don't frustrate me. I already got a lot of gray
Mm-hmm.
hair. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need none of that
I know.
in my life. So it's a balance for me. It's a necessity for me because if I veer the other way, then I'm back to worrying about things. I'm the type of person I could play so many scenarios in my head. And in
Mm-hmm.
the industry I'm in, I'm mostly by myself. So you don't have nothing
Mm-hmm.
but your thoughts. Only so much you can do is listen to music and radio. So it's a necessity for me. But
Okay.
to answer the question, I was always an overthinker and I'm just want that peace. The only God can give us.
Okay. Okay then. Okay. At least you still have your hair. Okay, you know.
Hey, I'm focused on the bid because I'm already thin. So it's like I gotta keep this good.
I understand that though. I don't want to grow it out because it takes too much to get to
Well, you gotta
brush it
go through
and
that ugly
put.
phase. You gotta go through that
I
ugly
did. I
phase.
know. I started participating in No Shave November, but
Hmm.
I didn't feel
Yeah,
like
you gotta
itching
get
and
through
all that.
that.
I
For
didn't
real.
really feel like going through that though. Kitty says, what type of music and movies do you like?
I'm a big fan of TV shows. I love movies because I'm a big fan because I like to, think of how the writers think. Why do they make this character this way? And I love when you watch a TV show, they have an actual backstory of why they are. So
Mm-hmm.
honestly, right now I'm watching like Resident. I'm watching like medical stuff. Not even interested in medical. I just like the storyline behind it. But
Mm-hmm.
big fan. What's my favorites? I always watch Blacklist. Big fan of the Power universe, but honestly, stop watching that because all the other stuff. Then it's but that um favorite movie. I don't have a favorite. I could just name movies. But I like
Mm,
if anybody watched that Will Smith movie about Collateral Beauty, like I love movies like that. It has a whole meaning at the end, a twist off, or how everything played a role into it. So
mm-hmm.
anything in that realm, I enjoy it. Stuff to make you think.
Okay. Okay, then. And Charlita says, Resident is a great show. So is The Good Doctor.
Yeah,
Okay.
I started a Good Doctor, but I stopped like the first season.
Okay. Queen Chas, would you date someone who is an introvert?
Um, I'm an introvert myself, so it got to be how you define yourself as an introvert. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people that will not be around no one, and I don't honestly believe that because I'm that person. I'm comfortable in the place. Find me a good show, I'm cool. But I also could be that hype man if we go out somewhere because I enjoy people. I enjoy having a good time. I define myself introvert. But would I? Yes.
Okay. 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 Uh, yeah, me and Jenna have the same question. Next, I was going to ask it, but I'll let Jenna ask it. Uh, what is something you're proud of?
I believe I'm proud of I guess my personality, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a person that will, judge people right off the bat. I try to figure out, okay, why are you like that? Not just
Mm-hmm.
write you off real quick. And I also
Mm-hmm.
have a gift. I think it's a curse too. I'm not forgetful. I don't miss nothing. And when things don't get worked out, like when something else happens, that's gonna come in my head. So that's why I always said in the past in the conversation, you have to be able to be self aware and work things out. Because if it's never resolved, if it's left open end, then it's always gonna be there. So just
Okay.
overall, my personality.
Okay. Okay. Sherry, wait right here. Let's on it. You participate in the after party, correct? Yes, that's how he comes to the after parties and the Saturday night social. So I think what she's saying is telling the ladies that, hey, he does show up at the after party. So, hey, y'all can come in and converse with him, and what Brother Dwan says, there ain't no party like after party. Breakout rooms optional. Hey, if y'all want to talk in private, we got the breakout room. Hey, we had one couple got married through that. So, hey, let's go for two. you
Yeah,
know.
and I'm in a position I can be on camera. Normally, I'm driving, listening to y'all. So
Oh,
great
okay.
opportunity.
Okay. Let me see. If you could be a pro at any sport, what would it be?
Oh, basketball. Small
Mm,
forward. I'd be what about 6'11". Just say Durant. Just gonna just say Durant.
hmm Okay, I got one for you. Another one for you, sir. If you could marry one celebrity, who would it be?
Wow, celebrity. I would say Megan Good, but that
Well,
was like
hey,
young. That was young. But celebrity right now. I don't even know her name, but if anybody in the group watches Sisters on that on BET, it's the bank teller lady. I don't know her name, but I
I
really enjoy her for some reason.
need to,
I
I,
don't know her name though.
I need to look her up too. Then, okay,
Someone
okay,
put it in
that's
the chat. Someone put it in
okay.
the
Yeah, if
chat. I don't know
someone
her
put
name
that in the chat so I could go to Internet Movie
though.
Database. Okay, Kitty, does being an on the road trucker affect your relationships?
For me, no, because I know how to make time. But it's all about the individual because they have to be willing to understand I'm gone a lot. So there has to be a confidence in that, and I'm always going to communicate because I'm a talker. I talked to my partner last Friday literally for 6 hours,
Mm-hmm.
just talking. I'm a talker. Like I call you just to talk. I don't want nothing from you. So it won't affect it at all because I'm in this industry. I'm well aware of my position. So I have to explain that or I can make time. That's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a person who want me there all the time, it's just not the right it's not the right time for us, you know.
Okay, okay. That's a good one. I have a few more, then we'll call it a night. Unless, and I'll put the link back in there again if you're brave enough, sisters, if you want to talk to him in person on the camera where the world can see you. So, hey, oh yeah, and Jenna answered your question. Novi Brown.
Okay.
Novi Brown, that's her name. Okay, I need to look her up. Okay. Uh, here's a good one. Why is your best friend your best friend?
Oh, he could tell me how it is. He could tell me like, "Oh, that's stupid. You doing that wrong," because we can be narrow minded, but once someone you need someone that's gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And we've been friends for over 18 years now,
Mm, yeah, that's yeah. You that
and he's
best.
married, so
Yeah.
I got a little heads up.
Okay. Yeah, my best friends they work my nerves, but I wouldn't trade
Oh yeah,
them. I wouldn't trade them for $1 million, million and a half. Okay, but anyway.
2 point.
Uh,
What is that?
yeah,
Powerball
yeah.
2.4. Like, hey, bro.
Okay, and Kenny, this ain't letting go. I think he needs to reconsider his age limits. Oh boy.
Well, I would say
Uh,
this. I believe experience dictate future expectations. So,
mhm,
if you have more experience than me, how can I
mhm,
tell you or lead you how I want to lead when you already been here, already understand
mhm,
it? So,
mhm,
realistically, I can't see myself like, let's see, I don't see myself being with a 20-year-old telling me what to do, what I should do. I've been living this life. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I might be narrow minded, but that's how I look at it. And there's certain experience I haven't done, so I can't tell you nothing if you already done it.
mhm,
Especially if you like real independent, know what's going on.
mhm.
Like I don't want to put myself in that situation.
Okay, 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 okay. I got one. What is your favorite animal?
Favorite animal would be panther. To be honest with you, I think that's what it was when I was younger. And that's I can't. Yeah, panther. Don't ask me why. I just I
Okay,
had in my past.
yeah, Wakanda forever. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that dropped this week, don't it?
yeah, yeah. Friday.
Hmm.
Okay, that's a good one right there. Think Tarla asks a great question. What is something important that you learned in a previous relationship?
Um, don't go in a situation hoping that you'll get married at some point. You have to come in that situation with the intent of marriage. So you can court, do all that good stuff, but trying to do like I have in my past lived with a woman. Yes, I have a lot of lessons from that, but that prolongs. You know what I'm saying? You don't have nothing to look forward to. So it's gonna be. That's why I say I'm willing to refrain from sex because I'm trying to do everything different I did in my past for a better outcome.
Okay, that's a good one right there. And this is the final question for you. What do you think uh, is the best thing about being in a relationship?
Starting from when y'all first get together and actually create something together. Because I
Mm-hmm,
believe, of course, two individuals have to be able to support their own. But what if I support your weakness and you support my weakness and we are stronger
mm-hmm,
together? You know what I'm saying? So
mm-hmm,
when I'm
mm-hmm,
conversating with individuals, I'm trying to get to the personality. I'm not really trying to ask you your favorite color. I'm like, okay, so what's a lie you believed in your past? Because I read it in the book.
mm-hmm.
You know how you read a book, you get one thing out, you just stop reading it. You know what I'm saying? So it's more about questions that get you more answers than just the, surface level.
Okay, okay then. Well, guess what? We out of time. That is it. That is it. How you feeling? You made
Oh,
it
I'm
through
good.
this
I'm good. I'm
what
good.
50 about 50 minutes worth of inquiries and what have you. You did pretty good. Oh, uh tell the ladies how the best way to get in contact with you. What's the
Oh,
best
definitely
way?
on Facebook at my name's Eric James. So Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And he posts his picture in SBCC, Single Black Christians Connection. So, and those of you that are in Single Black Christians, well, y'all didn't see his picture, so y'all might need to join the other group though. So that's a good way. But hurry up though, because those sisters are coming after him though. Okay, okay. So we are out of time though. So it's time for the announcements, and here we go. Coming up next, I would say half past the next hour, probably so. We will have our after party. Mr. James will be there. And you ladies that want to ask him some more questions there, hey, feel free to ask him. We have a good time there. Make sure you come there at 30 minutes past the hour, next hour. Then on Saturday, we have Saturday Night Social. Same thing as the after party, except it's more wild than anything else. We have a good time. Sometimes law enforcement had to come and break us up and what have you, though. But hey, we have a good time and it's a safe space. So, and then come next Tuesday, it starts all over again for another exciting edition of SBC Tuesday Talk. We got some good things we're going to talk about and some great things. Just make sure you join us, okay? Do that. Make sure you join us. Well, Mr. James, it's been it's been an honor to have you here,
Thank you to be
and
here.
we've enjoyed you here, and the sisters enjoyed you here, and hopefully something will come out of this. Hopefully something come out of this though.
Yeah, you gotta put yourself out there. I
You have
did
to
that
put
last
your,
week, and look at me now.
yeah, look at them now. So hey, you got to do the work. That's all I got to say. So if there's nothing else, thank you all so much. And if it's the Lord's will, we'll see you next time. So y'all have a good night.